Vortec's line of Vortex AC enclosure coolers is designed to provide effective and efficient cooling to sensitive electronics. They are reliable with no moving parts and can be installed in less than 5 minutes. Today, we will demonstrate how easy the Vortex AC installs in a standard enclosure. Before we begin, take note of some tools that will be needed. To begin, we must identify where the Vortex AC unit will attach to the enclosure. All Vortex AC units can install on the top, side, or front of the enclosure. We recommend a top install, but the location will depend on space availability inside and outside the enclosure. We are using a 1 15/16 inch hole saw to cut the hole necessary to install the Vortex AC. A 1.5 inch knockout punch can also be used. Now place the Vortex AC unit on the enclosure with the threaded end of the body in the knockout hole. Once mounted, screw on the 1.5 inch electrical lock nut to the base of the cooler inside the enclosure and tighten it securely so that it squeezes the gasket, creating an airtight seal. Mount the muffler by attaching the muffler clamp to the side of the enclosure near the AC unit. Once the clamp is attached, place the muffler in the clamp. Estimate the distance from the bottom of the AC unit to the top of the muffler and cut that length from the cold air ducting kit tubing. Attach the tubing to the hose barbs. Starting about 6 inches below the muffler, attach the tubing clamps at 6-inch intervals around the inside of the enclosure. Measure the length of tubing needed and then drill 1/8 inch holes in the tubing at 2 to 3 inch intervals and cap one end of the tubing. Attach the uncapped end to the bottom muffler barb and attach the tubing to the clamps that were placed earlier. The interior installation is complete. So now move back to the outside and install the 3/8 inch pipe between the Vortex AC unit and the supplied compressed air filter. The filter should hang at the side of the enclosure to allow the connection of a drain line, if desired, to the automatic drain feature of the filter. Next, attach the compressed air supply to the filter. The setup is now complete. All that needs to be done is to turn on the compressed air. Depending on the heat level inside the enclosure, the Vortex AC unit may turn on right away, or it may sit idle until the temperature increases to the threshold temperature. It will take the Vortex AC a few cycles to hit the 80 to 90 degree on-off set points.